What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something a little different. I'm going to take you on the world's fastest tour through one of the most incredible regions on the planet, South Asia. I literally challenge you to keep up as we blast through every single country, names, capitals, and their awesome flags. Our journey begins in the heart of South Central Asia, in Afghanistan. Strategically positioned at the nexus of the Middle East, Central Asia, and the Indian subcontinent, its geography is as dramatic as its history. Dominated by the formidable Hindu Kush mountain range, which slices through the country, Afghanistan is a land of soaring peaks and deep valleys. This rugged landlocked terrain has not only shaped the resilience of its people, but has also made it a coveted and challenging prize for conquerors. Its climate is one of extremes, with harsh winters in the highlands and scorching summers in the low-lying plains. This strategic location has earned Afghanistan the moniker, the Crossroads of Empires. For millennia, it was a pivotal transit point for trade, culture, and military conquest. The legendary Silk Road wound through its valleys, bringing immense wealth and diverse influences. The echoes of history are profound here. The Achaemenid Persians, Alexander the Great's Macedonians, the Mauryans of India, and the Kushans all left their mark. Later, the region became a cradle for powerful Islamic dynasties like the Ghaznavids and the Timurids, before being incorporated into the Mughal Empire. In the 19th century, it became the central stage for the Great Game, a tense strategic rivalry between the British and Russian empires. This long history of invasion and resistance has forged a fiercely independent national identity. The nation's capital, Kabul, is a testament to this enduring legacy. As one of the world's oldest continuously inhabited cities, with a history spanning over 3,500 years, it serves as the country's political and economic heart. Nestled high within a narrow valley of the Hindu Kush, it is also one of the highest capital cities on Earth. Beyond Kabul, other cities narrate different chapters of Afghanistan's story. Herat in the west is a historic center of art, poetry, and culture, famed for its stunning Islamic architecture. Kandahar in the south is a traditional seat of Pashtun power, while Mazar-e-Sharif in the north is a major pilgrimage site, home to the magnificent Shrine of Ali, also known as the Blue Mosque. Afghanistan's culture is a rich mosaic woven from its diverse ethnic groups, including Pashtuns, Tajiks, Hazaras, and Uzbeks. The official languages Dari, a dialect of Persian, and Pashto reflect this multicultural heritage. The nation has a storied artistic tradition, from the globally renowned poetry of figures like Rumi, who was born in the region, to the intricate craftsmanship of its famous hand-woven carpets. Economically, Afghanistan is a developing nation with an economy traditionally rooted in agriculture, producing world-class pomegranates, grapes, and saffron. Beneath its soil lies immense, largely untapped mineral wealth, including vast deposits of lithium, copper, and iron, which hold potential for future prosperity despite the significant challenges posed by decades of instability. This complex national story is powerfully encapsulated in its flag. The tricolor design is a narrative in itself. The black stripe represents the nation's dark and troubled past under foreign domination. The red symbolizes the bloodshed by heroes fighting for independence, and the green stripe signifies hope for a prosperous future, as well as the deep-rooted importance of the Islamic faith. In its emblem and colors, the Afghan flag tells a story of resilience, sacrifice, and an enduring hope for peace and stability. Next stop, Bangladesh. This country is often called the land of rivers, and they're not kidding. It has over 700 rivers. The capital is Dhaka, known as the rickshaw capital of the world, one of the most densely populated cities on the planet. The flag is simple but powerful, a green field with a red circle. Green represents the lush landscape and youth of the nation, while the red circle symbolizes the rising sun over Bengal and the blood of those who died for independence. Our journey now takes us to the eastern Himalayas, to the Kingdom of Bhutan, a nation often described as the last Shangri-La. Landlocked between the titans of China and India, Bhutan is a realm of breathtaking geographical diversity. Its landscape is a dramatic tapestry of soaring snow-capped peaks in the north, descending through temperate highlands into lush subtropical plains in the south. This rugged terrain has historically isolated the kingdom, allowing it to cultivate a truly unique identity. Bhutan's history is one of proud independence. It is one of the few countries in the region never to have been colonized. The nation was unified in the 17th century by Shabdrung Ngawang Namgyal, who established the iconic fortress monasteries known as dzongs. The modern era saw the establishment of a monarchy in 1907, which voluntarily guided the nation's transition to a democratic constitutional monarchy in 2008. At the heart of Bhutan's modern identity is its pioneering development philosophy, Gross National Happiness, or GNH. This holistic approach prioritizes the well-being of its citizens over pure economic growth, balancing material and spiritual development. This cultural preservation is visible everywhere, from the mandatory wearing of the traditional dress, the Go for men and Kira for women, to the pervasive influence of Vajrayana Buddhism. Bhutan's economy is carefully managed to align with GNH principles. Key sectors include agriculture, forestry, and the sale of hydroelectric power. Tourism operates under a unique, high-value, low-impact policy, deliberately limiting visitors to preserve the country's culture and pristine environment, which has helped Bhutan become the world's first and only carbon-negative country. The capital city, Thimphu, serves as the nation's political and economic center. Famously, it is one of the world's only capital cities without a single traffic light. Instead, traffic is directed by policemen using elegant, dance-like hand gestures. The nation's spirit is powerfully captured in its flag. Divided diagonally, the yellow half signifies the temporal authority of the king, while the orange half represents Buddhist tradition. Dominating the center is the Druk, a white thunder dragon. This mythical creature is so central to the national identity that Bhutan's name in the local Dzongkha language is Druk Yul, the land of the thunder dragon. The jewels clutched in the dragon's claws symbolize the nation's wealth and the security of its people. Next up, India. This country is massive in every sense, the world's largest democracy with over 1 billion people and staggering diversity. The capital is New Delhi, perfectly blending ancient monuments with modern skyscrapers, the political hub of this powerhouse nation. The Indian flag is called the Tiranga, meaning tricolor. Saffron represents courage and sacrifice, white stands for purity and peace, green symbolizes faith and prosperity. The center wheel represents righteousness and the endless movement of life. Each spoke a different moral virtue. Get your sunglasses on. We're heading to paradise. The Maldives looks like a literal postcard with over 1,000 coral islands scattered across the Indian Ocean. The capital Male is one of the most densely populated islands on Earth, an entire bustling city packed onto one tiny island. The flag has a bold design. Red represents the hero's sacrifice. Green symbolizes the coconut palms and prosperity. The white crescent in the center represents Islam, the state religion, signifying the deep faith of the Maldivian people. Let's gear up for the mountains. We're going to Nepal, home to the most epic mountain range on the planet, including Mount Everest. The capital Kathmandu feels like stepping back in time, filled with ancient temples, golden stupas, and prayer flags fluttering from every rooftop. Nepal's flag is completely unique, the only non-rectangular national flag in the world, shaped like two stacked triangles representing the Himalayas. The crimson red represents bravery, blue symbolizes peace, and the sun and moon represent the hope that Nepal will last forever. Our next journey takes us to Pakistan, literally meaning land of the pure, with incredible contrasts from K2, the world's second highest peak, to vast fertile plains. The capital Islamabad is a modern, planned city built in the 1960s, known for its organization and green spaces against the beautiful Margalla Hills. Pakistan's flag features deep green representing Islam and prosperity, with a white stripe for religious minorities. The white crescent symbolizes progress. The five-pointed star represents light and knowledge, iconic symbols of Islam and Pakistan's bright future. Our final destination is Sri Lanka, an island nation rightfully known as the Pearl of the Indian Ocean. Situated off the southeastern coast of India, its geography is remarkably diverse. The coastal belt is fringed with idyllic palm-lined beaches, giving way to a lush, rolling landscape in the interior. The Central Highlands, a rugged massif of mountains and plateaus, are the heart of the country's famed tea production, with misty peaks and cascading waterfalls creating a breathtaking panorama. This varied topography, influenced by two distinct monsoon seasons, supports an incredible level of biodiversity, making it one of the world's most ecologically rich islands. Sri Lanka's history is ancient and profound, with a recorded chronicle stretching back over 3,000 years. The island was home to powerful kingdoms, most notably at Anuradhapura and Polonnaruwa, whose magnificent ruins stand as a testament to their advanced engineering and deep Buddhist faith. From the 16th century, its strategic location attracted European powers, leading to Portuguese, Dutch, and finally British colonial rule, when it was known as Ceylon. The nation gained independence in 1948. The path to modern statehood has included challenges, including a prolonged civil war, but the country continues to move forward on a journey of reconciliation and development. Economically, Sri Lanka is a developing nation with a dynamic portfolio. While traditionally reliant on the export of tea, rubber, and coconuts, its modern economy is increasingly driven by tourism, textiles, and vital remittances. The country has two capitals. Colombo serves as the bustling commercial and financial hub, a vibrant port city where colonial architecture meets modern skyscrapers. A few kilometers away lies Sri Jayawardhanapura Kotte, the administrative capital. This city is home to the nation's parliament and key government institutions, representing the political heart of the semi-presidential republic. The nation's culture is a rich mosaic of ethnicities and religions. The majority Sinhalese population, predominantly Buddhist, coexists with significant Tamil, Muslim, and Christian communities. This diversity is reflected in its art, music, and cuisine, with the country boasting 8 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, including the spectacular Sigiriya Rock Fortress. This rich heritage is powerfully symbolized in the national flag, known as the Lion Flag. The golden lion, holding a Kastan sword, represents the bravery of the Sinhalese people and the sovereignty of the nation. The flag's details further articulate this national identity. The 4 bow leaves in the corners symbolize the core Buddhist virtues of loving kindness, compassion, equanimity, and happiness. The vertical stripes of green and saffron orange represent Sri Lanka's significant Muslim and Tamil minorities, respectively. This intricate design embodies the ideal of unity in diversity. As a prominent member of the UN and SAARC, and as the nation that produced the world's first female prime minister, Sirimavo Bandaranaike, Sri Lanka continues to carve its unique and resilient path on the global stage. And that's a wrap! We just blasted through all 8 countries of South Asia. From Nepal's mountains to the Maldives beaches, this region is packed with history, culture, and incredible symbolism. I feel like my brain just got a major upgrade. Thank you for coming along on this challenge. Your support means the world. If you learned something today, smash that like button. Comment which flag surprised you most, subscribe, and turn on notifications for our next adventure. We've got so much more of the world to explore together. See you in the next video.